Hey folks, I am Becky with Enduring Finances. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a look at my dividend income from the month of November of 2022. So let's get into it. Just to make sure everybody's on the same page, I am a 30-year-old single female without any kids or dependents, and the only thing that I have to take care of is my dog Jackson, who's turning 4 in January. So I don't have any kids or another partner or spouse adding to the income or anything like that. So that's so you can look and almost compare yourself to where I'm at and have an idea of where I'm standing and how my situation might be different from yours, so that you're not comparing apples to oranges, because that's a bad thing to do. So let's take a look at my goals for the rest of 2022. Now, we had some pretty lofty goals here. The overall value that I wanted to reach my portfolio was $32,500. The market has not done anything to move us towards that, so we know this is not going to happen. The second goal I had was to earn $1,200 in dividends total for this year, and we're going to be close to this goal. I don't think we're going to hit it. We're going to be really, really close though, because right now we're just over $1,000 in dividends total. So we would have to do a double month essentially. So we're not going to reach that one either. And then my third goal for 2022 was to reach $100 monthly average dividend return, which we are getting super close to. I think I set these goals just a little outside of what I could reach, except for the portfolio value. I think that was a reasonable one. As far as my long-term goals for the portfolio, we want to reach a $600,000 portfolio, earning about 4% return annually from dividends, which is about $2,000 a month on average, or about $65.75 a day from dividends. So we can see that my portfolio did increase to above $30,000 this last month. Again, we played up and down and really dipped down a little bit this year. So our portfolio is valued over $30,000, so we can check this off, and we will continue to move forward as we work through all of these goals right here. As far as my strategy, we'll go over that really quickly. We have the different sectors and how I balance my portfolio. My target for each one of those sectors is broken down here: 25% for finance, 15% for tech, real estate, and consumer staples, 10% for utilities, 5% for healthcare and energy, and then 3% for telecommunications, 2% for bonds, ETFs, industrials, consumer discretionaries, and then 1% for materials. So that is my generic breakdown for this, and then I just have an automatic formula in here, an automatic formula inside of a different spreadsheet that calculates how I'm doing in each one of these sectors based off of my total portfolio. And so red clearly means we are not hitting our target percentage goal with that, but we are slowly rebalancing that, and we've been reinvesting a lot into finance and real estate to bring these up. And it just helps me know what I need to focus on as far as reinvesting and rebalancing to stay along this target that is going to help me reach that 4% dividend return overall. So yeah, that wraps up my strategy. Let's take a look at how my portfolio did. So we can easily see there's a lot of red here that we've had a bad year, but the month of November was really good for my portfolio. We gained over 5% increase in my portfolio across the board, so about $1,400, which was good. October was a great month, so between those two, we're only down less than 0.15% overall this year. We started the year with $30,940, and right now we're about $700-ish short of that. So we still have December to make up and maybe not lose any money this year, but we shall see. As far as dividends goes, I should say my portfolio is now valued at $30,251.66. As far as dividends goes, let's take a look at that. We can see that November is one of my lower months, following the trend there, so we'll increase and then increase. We made $62.09 from passive residual income from my dividends, where I basically do absolutely nothing to see this return. And again, our total is $1,022.59 for all of 2022, and we can estimate that we're probably going to make about $90-ish here. So we're going to be short a little bit of that $1,200 goal, but we should be allowed more than $1,100, so close-ish. So now let's get into how I rebalanced and reproportion my money from the dividends that I've earned. So I only purchased 2 shares of stock this month, and those are with ticker symbol STAG, which is Stag Industrial Incorporated. We bought 2 shares for the purchase price of $32.30 a piece. And that's just rebalancing and reinvesting the dividends that I'm earning, because that's how we're making our portfolio grow over time. As far as the individual dividends that I earned, the first dividend we earned on November 1st is ticker symbol GIS, which is General Mills, for $4.86. We own 9 shares of the stock, and we are up over 36% in this position overall. The second dividend we earned again on the 1st of November is ticker symbol T, which is AT&T. It's a great company. We've been riding out all their changes that they've had. We made $10.82 in dividends. We own 39 shares of their stock. The average purchase price for each one of those shares now is $39.04 a piece, and we are down almost $400 in this position, about 33.6% overall. So we're still riding those waves out. Our third dividend, coming in on the 4th of November, is ticker symbol BNDX, which is that Vanguard Total International Bond Index Fund that we invested in to rebalance some debt into our portfolio. And by that I mean bonds. We earned 11 cents off of the 2 shares of this ETF that we own, and right now we're down about 6.5% in this position overall. The next dividend, coming in on the 10th of November, is ticker symbol AAPL, which is Apple. You probably have used some of their products. For $3.68, we own 16 shares of their stock, and we are up over $611 in this position, or about 34.8%, and this is the biggest position. This Apple is the biggest company, the biggest stock position in my portfolio, coming in at 7.83% now. So it is the biggest holder in my portfolio right now and dominates this industry. The next dividend, coming in again on the 10th of November, is ticker symbol AXP, which is American Express Company, for $3.64. We own 7 shares of the stock, and we are up about $222 in this position, or about 25.3%. So happy with that company right there. The next dividend, coming in again on the 10th of November, is ticker symbol BK, which is Bank New York Mellon Corp. For 74 cents, we own 2 shares of this stock. The average purchase price for those shares was $41.58, and we are up about 10.4% in this position overall. The next dividend, coming in again on the 10th of November, is ticker symbol COST, which is Costco, a great organization. I'm very happy with them. We made $2.70 off of the 3 shares that we own from this company, and we are up over $500, over, essentially 56% in this position. Costco is a big company in my portfolio overall, bringing in over 5.35% of my balance. The next dividend, coming in on the 14th of November, is ticker symbol NLY for 22 cents. We have 23 shares of the stock, and we are down about 18.5% in this position overall, but we have been steadily reinvesting into this position for the past few months now, trying to bring up that real estate sector. The second dividend, coming in on the 14th of November, is ticker symbol OKE for $4.68. We have 5 shares of the stock. The average purchase price for each one of those shares is $46.68 a piece, and we are up just over $101 in this position, and it makes up about 1.1% of my entire portfolio. The next dividend, coming in on the 15th of November, is ticker symbol ABBV, AbbVie Incorporated, for $1.41 for the 1 share that I own, and we are up over $54 in this position. Our average price, the purchase price for that share was $107.15, and we are up over $54, or about 50.4% increase overall for holding this position. So happy with that. The next dividend, coming in again on the 15th of November, is ticker symbol HRL, which is Hormel Foods Corporation, for 78 cents. We own 3 shares of the stock, and we are sitting right about the average purchase price of $46.61, and we made about $1.17 as a capital gain on this position. The next dividend, coming in on the 15th of November again, is ticker symbol KMI, which is Kinder Morgan Incorporated, for $1.94. We own 7 shares of the stock, and we are up over 42.25% in this position, and it is holding strong, so I'm happy to see that. The next dividend, coming in on the 15th of November again, is Triple N, ticker symbol NNN, For National Retail Properties Incorporated for $2.20. We own 6 shares of this stock, and we are up over 12.37% in this position, and it makes up just shy of 1% of my entire portfolio. The next dividend coming in again on the 15th of November is again a real estate sector stock, ticker symbol O, which is Realty Income Corporation, for $1.24. We have 5 shares of this stock, and we are down about 6.97% in this position, or about a $23.50 loss. The next dividend coming in again on the 15th of November is ticker symbol OHI, which is Omega Healthcare Investors, for $9.38. We own 14 shares of this stock, and we are down about 3.25% in this position overall. The last dividend coming in on the 15th of November is ticker symbol STAG, which is Stag Industrial Incorporated, for 12 cents. We own 3 shares of the stock, and we are down about 9.4% in this position overall. The next dividend coming in on the 23rd of November is ticker symbol WRK, which is Westrock Company, for 83 cents. We own 3 shares of the stock, and we are sitting almost about average. We've lost about 2.6% in this position, but this company went ahead and did increase their dividend from 25 cents a share to 27.5 cents a share. So any increase is good. This is the only dividend increase that we saw this month from my portfolio, so we'll take it. The next dividend coming in again on the 25th of November is ticker symbol EFC, which is Ellington Financial Incorporated, for $8.25. We still have 55 shares in this position, and we are down about $246, or about 24.7% loss. And it makes up just shy of 2.5% of my entire portfolio. The last dividend coming in on November 25th is ticker symbol RY, which is the Royal Bank of Canada, for $2.44. We own 3 shares of the stock, and the average purchase price for all of those shares was $82 a piece, and we are up about 21.7% in this position, and it makes up just shy of 1% of my portfolio. And of course, we can't forget that it is a Canadian company, so we already have that 15% tax taken out. Thank you, Ally, who is my brokerage account. It's a great brokerage account, in case you're wondering. The next dividend coming in on the 30th of November is ticker symbol LTC, which is LTC Properties Incorporated, for $1.90. We are holding strong with those 10 dividends. With those 10 shares that pay us monthly dividends, we are up about 4.7% in this position overall, and it makes up about 1.3% of my entire portfolio. And the last dividend coming in again on the 30th of November is ticker symbol SIRI, which is Sirius XM Holdings, for 15 cents. We own 6 shares of this stock, and we are up about $2 in this position, or about 6.1% increase in gains. And it is one of the lowest percentage in my portfolio, coming in at about 0.13%. So a small little piece of my portfolio, but you know, that makes sense because we're making 15 cents in dividends from it. So that wraps up all the individual dividends that I earned for the month of November. So let's go ahead and take a look at, again, my favorite part of this entire thing, what I call the stats. So looking at November, we can see that our dividend yield was 3.78%, so a decrease from October and September, but when you're rebalancing and reinvesting, and that impacts the dividend yield. Our average dividend yield now is to $1,144.58, so we saw a $3-ish increase on that. Our average monthly dividend yield jumped up to $95.38, so a small increase from October. The average weekly dividend yield is $20.01. The dividend average per day jumped up 1 cent to $3.14 a day, so we're happy to see those increases. The average per hour is 13 1/10 cents, so a very micro increase there. And then per minute, just for fun, we're still sitting at that less than, 2/10 of a penny right there. So we are still holding strong with that. That'll be the slowest one to increase. If we were to compare our dividend income to an average 40-hour work week, we would be making 55 cents an hour. That's, a little bit there. We're still getting there. Even though it's only 55 cents an hour compared to your day job, you are still making over $3.14 a day just in passive dividend income. So I am happy to see that continue to grow. I love being able to look and see the trend line show that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And even though my portfolio value has dropped and risen and dropped with the market fluctuations, I can see clearly based off of this trend line that I'm doing the right thing, and we are slowly increasing and reaching our goals. Even though we're a long way off, we're years away from hitting a $600,000 portfolio, but we are working there and we are taking the necessary steps and the correct rebalancing and reinvesting of my money to make that happen. So I'm very happy with the month of November. I'm excited to wrap up December and just see how I did all year, because you know, I'm a nerd and I get excited about that. And I would be excited to hear how you guys have done for the year of 2022. I know it's been rocky in the markets and dividends, and I've talked to my brother and he's stressed a little bit about how the market has really taken a hit on his portfolio overall. But I hope you guys are staying strong and sticking to your goals and your own investing strategy, and you are reaching for the stars with that, because together we can all do that. This is going to wrap things up, and I will see you next time. Bye!